Dr. Denise Button, our dermatologist, joins us now to answer your skincare questions. As always, it's great to have you with us.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
The phone lines are all blinking, so why don't we get to our first caller right away?
All right.
Hi, Tammy. What's your question for Dr. Button today?
Yes, ma'am. I have these brown spots on my nose. It started on the left side, and now there's one on the right side. And I was just wondering if it might be some type of skin cancer.
Well, possibly, but you're describing what sounds more like sun-related. There's a thing called solar lentiginase in the left side. You get the most sun from being in the car. I would say wear sunscreen. If they become raised, you need to have an exam to make sure a biopsy is not in order. But wear sunscreen.
We should all do that anyway, right?
Yes.
Tammy, thanks very much for calling. Hi, Virginia. What's your question today? Virginia, turn your TV down. You're on the air.
Yes, I have been on blood thinner.
Turn your TV down, okay,
I
Virginia?
have been on blood thinner recently, and now I'm on aspirin. And I have all these bleeding bruises like somebody 85 in the nursing home.
Well, yes, those are real common in my practice. They're called, it's called senile purpura, and it can be related to the fact that you've had sun in the past and your capillaries close to the skin are really fragile, and the blood thinners sort of promote it. So make sure your primary care doctor checks your bleeding studies, but usually it's no problem with those.
Okay, good. That's good advice. Hi, Liz. What's your question today?
I have a lot of white spots on my legs, and sometimes they get itchy, and when I scratch them, there's big pink welts there, and I just wanted to know what the doctor thinks they are.
Yes, be sure you're moisturizing, but several things can give you white spots as we mature. There's something called idiopathic guttate hypomelanosis. That's white spots because pigment goes out. The cameraman's laughing at the big word. The other thing is stucco keratoses. They tend to be rough and they're related to aging. So use moisturizer, and if it continues to itch after 2 weeks, see a dermatologist. But it doesn't sound dangerous.
Idiopathic what?
Guttate hypomelanosis. That means we don't know why. They're like little dots and they're lighter than your normal skin tone. But I love saying that one.
Yeah, I do too. I like hearing that. That's funny. Hi, Michelle. What's your question for Dr. Button?
Hi, Merle. I have an 11-year-old daughter, and she has bumps right above her forehead onto her hair skin line. I was just wondering if this was normal or if I should be concerned and take her to a dermatologist. And it just seems like she doesn't have very, her hair is real greasy. I just don't know what to do.
Right. With her age and what you're describing what we call comedonal acne, and that will go into the hairline, and it may not be itchy, and you may not see whiteheads. So you can always go to a dermatologist, but it sounds like early acne. You can try salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide over the counter for a few weeks first, but it doesn't sound dangerous. But thank you.
All right, Michelle, thanks for calling. Hi, Jackie. What's your question today?
My question is, I have a 17 and an 18-year-old. I would like to know what to do about acne.
Yes, acne is very common in preteens and teens. You can try the over-the-counter benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid. Follow the instructions because they can be irritant if you're too aggressive. And then watch sugar intake in the diet, as well as some milk proteins can influence acne. And when in doubt, see a dermatologist.
Definitely. All right. Thanks so much to all of our callers. Thanks to you, Dr. Button.
My pleasure.
Appreciate you being with us today. We will find Dr. Button's information on our website if you'd like to get in touch with her at her practice.